Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bold analysis. Anne Mumbi Waiguru, the Kirinyaga governor, is one politician that is uncomfortable and unhappy with the current political regime in Mount Kenya. And after 2022 general election, the 2027 political cards started now playing on table. But there have been much kept secrets. But as time goes, now there is emerging murmurs of betrayal, the change of goalposts, as now Waiguru is emerging as a politician that has been shortchanged. I want us to look at that in details, but allow me take a second and remind you that we have been in the bold. I was soliciting or rather appealing for 30,000 to help buy medicine for a boy here, Bryce Williams, who suffered brain tumor. So he went blind at 3. Now he's 9. He's been on and off the hospital. He was even discharged. I think he was discharged earlier this year. But after being discharged from hospital, there's some medicine that he uses. So those medicine are very costly. I spoke with the mother, and the mother was a bit stranded. So he's not been, he's not yet, he had not got the drug since the last 3 days. So under the bold, I know it's more what is needed, but under the bold, because I wanted to make a very brief appeal, we are really appealing for 30,000. I think as we speak, now we are remaining with around 18,000. I really hope that we'll be in a position to achieve this for the family. Kindly, the number is there, 0710 62 78 89. Let's help buy Bryce medicine. 50, 100, 1,000, whatever you have, let's just share so that I believe this will happen. Now, I want to share with you some screenshots because Waswahili ulisema usimwage wino kama kalamu iko. I don't know if you got it. I want to get you this screenshot from a Mount Kenya tabloid that I normally follow. It's a tabloid that writes stories about Mount Kenya. And there is something that is going on. After the partisan team, after the William Ruto and Raila Odinga agreed on the talks, there were some picks and leaders were picked to be part of a partisan team. That was Kimani Ichung'wah from Mount Kenya, and the two leaders from Mount Kenya, they were Kimani Ichung'wah and the UDA chairperson, Cecily Mbarire. And so, after that, there was a meeting, and according to the report, that was convened by one Anne Waiguru, and of course to chart the way forward, the Mount Kenya stake in terms of what happened, or rather as of that political development. It was attended by powerful politicians from the region. And now, this report is emerging this way. And that is the screenshot. I just want us to read it as you get it. At the meeting, Waiguru told attendees that she told the president of her ambition to be appointed UDA chairperson to replace Muthama. Instead, Mbarire and the head of state had agreed before, and the president changed his mind, leading to things falling apart. The governor told the meeting that in the new arrangement with Ruto, the able governor was to vie for Council of Governors chair, while Waiguru became the UDA chairperson. That was the arrangement, that Waiguru was to take up the position of the UDA chairperson, and then Mbarire was to vie for the chairperson of Council of Governors. Now, Waiguru, who is serving her second term, final term as a governor, aimed to use her influence as UDA chair to remain relevant politically in to remain relevant in the 2027 political dispensation. But now, all that is up in smoke after Mbarire's elevation to a titanic political battle of forces of survival and inclination. The able governor is serving her first term as governor and will defend her seat on the UDA ticket in the 2027 polls. At the meeting, Waiguru also read mischief on Ruto's praise for Mbarire on May 12th this year, and I think when the head of state revealed why he has a lot of admiration for the governor. Those two leaders are actually up to the task. And it does not mean that there is a post that is more lucrative than the other. In fact, the Council of Governors is a more powerful post compared to be a UDA chairperson. But I think all in all, the moment Mudama was removed from that position, there was first understanding that that position had to go to a lady, and the second consideration was that that position had to go to, not to go to a lady, but go to a woman, and then it also had to go to Mount Kenya. So the challenge is on how it was changed. Now there is something I want to look at here. When UDA is yet to conduct grassroots elections, I don't even think maybe they will do it. There is something that political parties fear, conducting those grassroots elections, because sometimes that's where a political party coup always happen. Odinga said they're doing this next year. So, and in the next election, Mbarire is going to defend her seat. And if she defends her seat, then just like what happened, she might have to relinquish that position as UDA chairperson. The vice chair in that position is Omar Hassan. And if she relinquishes that position, then probably there's going to be a vacancy. Now, was there a better option in Waiguru? If you ask me, the answer is yes. Because Waiguru is not going to vie in 2027. And what should actually be a very essential, should be a very important input on the UDA politics moving forward, because now that she's not vying, she will just solicit votes for William Ruto and maybe take some credit and position herself for William Ruto's government in future if William Ruto is re-elected. But then things changed, and Waiguru seems to be complaining about that latest change of plans. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at three probabilities, three reasons that could be behind that political change of tact. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like our video. Thank you very much for those who are supporting us from different parts of the globe. We are actually doing 100 subscribers challenge. Apart from challenge to support Bryce, we're also doing 100 subscribers challenge. So 100 subscribers, the concept is we are planning to get 100 subscribers in a day. What the best way to participate in that challenge is confirm your subscription there. Then if you realize you've not subscribed, click that subscription button. Then there is a notification bell there. Also click the notification bell. When we publish any video in this bold channel, you will not miss any video, and immediately you will be notified. Three reasons are at the center, and this is what Waiguru might be unhappy, but this is the reason why things changed. One, in politics there is something called trust and loyalty. They're intertwined. There was a political deficit of political trust on Anne Waiguru. Why am I saying? Purity Ngirishi, when she was vying against Anne Waiguru, she complained about how Anne Waiguru sidelined her and displaced her in UDA party because maybe she parted with some money. And in the UDA party, Anne Waiguru is considered a latecomer. She actually came a few months to the general election, defected to UDA party, and there were all reports, and of course unconfirmed reports, that she had parted with some money to buy the UDA ticket. Now, a person that you even defected and you allegedly bought the ticket, what does that show you? And I remember Ngirishi even defecting from UDA party to go and vie as an independent candidate instead of facing off with Anne Waiguru for UDA nomination. And so it didn't ever happen, that's so. And probably William Ruto is seeing a possibility of, or rather even Rigathi Gachagua was seeing Waiguru as a late comer. Number two, Rigathi wants to control the UDA party. And Waiguru's input in the party will be to solicit votes so that they make the next government. So that when they form the next government, he will find somewhere to, he will find something can always happen. He can always get something to do. But then, Rigathi Gachagua would want a remote control. The person who is in charge of that UDA party, the person that has been so vocal about the UDA party is Rigathi. He's been quoting closely the Secretary General, Malala. And also on record saying UDA party is supposed to be like Communist Party of the China. And he has appeared in UDA headquarters many times. And even he's the only politician that ever appeared in the UDA headquarters after the election. William Ruto has never been, there is no photo of William Ruto going to that UDA headquarters. So he wanted to control the party, and Anne Waiguru will be seen as pro-Ruto, as more Ruto side, and because if you look at the relationship between Waiguru and Mbarire, it's because Mbarire, I think, is more likely on the other side of Rigathi. Lastly, there was the issue of Mount Kenya East factor, and that has always been hawked that we are giving Mount Kenya East. Remember, she's a first-time member of parliament, and Embu, being an Embu governor, Embu is one of the fringe counties in the larger Mount Kenya Gema region. And so there was something to attach some significance to someone from Mount Kenya East. That is my take, especially in Embu, even though Embu is where also the former speaker comes from. The former speaker Muturi is also comes from Embu. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my take. And of course, Waiguru Mbarire Rigathi no longer at ease.